Distillation is a widely used separation technique, of course, in chemistry, and it actually involves the process of heating a liquid mixture and then collecting the vapor, just like when you get to heat water, then above its boiling point, it turns into vapor and all of that, you know. So it takes advantage critically of the differences in boiling points. So you have a mixture of two different substances, um, let's say water and ink, and you see these two mixture chemical species have different boiling points. So the boiling points of water being 100 and the boiling points of ink could be higher than that. And if it's higher than that, it means that the lower boiling point chemical species, say water, is going to vaporize. It's going to vaporize first. So now it takes advantage of the differences in boiling point of the components in a mixture to separate them. Okay. Now during distillation, a mixture is heated in a distillation apparatus, which typically consists of a boiling flask, a condenser, and a collection flask. Now the mixture is heated to bring it to its boiling point, and as the liquid starts to vaporize, now the vapor rises and enter the condenser. Now the condenser is usually cooled, either by running cold water through a jacket surrounding it, or by using a cold finger condenser, which is a glass tube with a coolant flowing through it. Now the cooling causes the vapor to condense back into the liquid form. Now, the condensed liquid then drips or flows down into the collection flask, while any non condensable gases or low boiling point components may be separated and released through a vent or an outlet. Now, this separation that occurs during distillation is based on the principle that components with lower boiling points will vaporize and condense first. So, if you have a mixture of, say, ink and water, now the lower boiling point chemical species, being ink, is going to vaporize first and is going to be collected first in the distillation flask, while those with higher boiling points will remain in the liquid phase for a longer time. Now, as a result, the distillates collected in the receiving flask will be enriched in the components with lower boiling points, while the residue left in the boiling flask will contain the component with higher boiling points. Now, distillation is commonly used in various applications such as the purification of liquids and the separation of volatile compounds from non-volatile compounds. So in this case, a volatile compound will get vaporized first and get collected, while the non-volatile one will be left in the system. Now, and it's also used in the production of alcoholic beverages, foods, and essential oils. Now, in summary, distillation is a process in chemistry that separates a mixture of liquids based on their different boiling points. Is very important. By vaporizing, condensing the components.